Hey there, friends! Welcome! In today's video, I'm going to be doing a sort of drawing challenge, and I wanted to make a digital painting with one layer and one brush and one color. It's definitely different from what I usually do, especially since it's also a scene, which adds another layer of challenge for me since I hardly ever do backgrounds or scenes. My skill level of that is very low. So I just started out with doing some basic thumbnail sketches to see, what type of scene I could create, and I was really playing around trying to make a lot of depth in these. So I tried to give them foregrounds and midgrounds and backgrounds and people. I honestly kind of like how the thumbnails look, so that was cool. Maybe I'll even come back to this sometime and finish up some of the other ones. Oh, real quick, I did want to explain the limitations of this, especially for people who aren't that familiar with digital art. So here's the one brush I used in Procreate. I changed the size, but that's it. Everything that I drew was on one layer, much more similar to a traditional painting. I did have the sketch layer to sort of reference while I was blocking in the shapes and stuff, but I deleted this at the end, so I don't really count it as a second layer. The color, or rather the hue, was entirely this sort of red-orange color, but of course I changed the saturation and the brightness so that I would have some sort of contrast to work with. I tried not to use any pure black or white, and to have a little bit at least of the actual color, and not to use grays and stuff, but I did use some grays and very, very little saturation in some places to make it stand out more, like in the cave and in the foreground. I tried to just make it much more different. Yeah. Alrighty, now on to the actual drawing. I've gotta say, this was really fun and a nice thing to do, and I feel like I say that every time that I try something really different and out of my comfort zone, and it makes me think I should try different things way more often. I should get so far out of my comfort zone, I don't even have a comfort zone. Well, no, actually, I guess I do still want to have a specialty, something that I'm more good at, but it's definitely good to try other things, and yeah, it's just really lovely. Oh, and the trees? I don't know why I decided to do this, but I sort of with the bark, I made a bunch of crisscrossy patterns, and it just looks really cool, I think. It's probably not very realistic. Maybe it is. I was trying to go to make it look more realistic with a bunch of texture, but I think it made it look more like some sort of fantasy tree thingy, and I think that's pretty cool. Definitely the type of look that I really like, so that was fun. On the downside, I've got to say, I do wish that I had spent a little bit more time cleaning it up, and especially with the rocks, making it have a bit more shape and definition to a lot of it. It was sort of just I blocked in the places and used a bunch of scribbles and then tried to clean it up, but not really, and that's partially because I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't look at any references or anything for this, which I probably should have done. That would have been good, but I didn't. You live and you learn, so they say. But yeah, I think towards the end it got a little frustrating because I didn't know what I was doing, so new thing that I've learned, use references when I'm trying to learn how to draw something that I don't draw very much. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got to say, I really love it. Not compared to things that other people have drawn, but compared to stuff that I've drawn, I really like it. So that's awesome. Oh yeah, I don't know if you could tell, but I was a tad sick for half of this recording, and also lost the wind muff thing that I usually have for recording. I need to get a new microphone soon. Also, it was my birthday last Sunday, so yeah. Well, thanks for watching. Until next time, I'll see you later. Love you. Bye-bye.